had interest in there, I guess.
Yes, Red, what happened last time?
Well, we are still dealing with the effects of returning home after our wonderful adventure with Megan, as Zahn and Lee are still grappling with the fact that their parents are apparently dead. Though Lee is rich and more successful, and Zahn is still in his apartment, they are still debating on what to do and how they will, well, try to fix this. As Lee tried to meditate to connect with her avatar to maybe find a way to undo this or to at least fix this aspect of their lives before a knock on their door happened, and they met casual Mr. Smith, as he seemed to have come here to apologize for his colleagues' colleagues, I guess, hello to Lee, where they walked in, killed Boz, and said "fuck you," essentially, as he did a more formal introduction, explained things to them a bit more, and that there's a bit of a ripple effect when folding back time and returning them home. That kind of happened. This necessarily wasn't what was intended, or at least what he says. And maybe with a chance for conversation, this may be fixable, as long as they have a chance to hear his side out, of course, and get a chance to have a wonderful working relationship, maybe. Though he gave them a chance to tell the others and maybe have a chance to sit down and talk, he did say goodbye as Lee and Zahn talked about this deal, essentially. Lee had concerns, though Zahn, of course, still grieving his parents, probably more likely want to get them back as soon as possible. Outside of that, Joy, having made her way from Lee's house after spending the night there, was late to work as she raced there to hopefully get there in time before walking in on a strange sight of Lucy, aka Kushim, talking to a woman there as apparently he says hello, employee, as he says goodbye to the strange woman as he revealed to Joy that he owns this building, or owns her, or basically he's the boss, essentially. That he is here to up the game for the band as well as help them or help him, whoever you decide to, with money. As Lucy's currency isn't fun, but fun cannot be spent without money, apparently, and debt's a thing he has to worry about. And he has a new gig, though he did try to dodge the question a bit as Joy had concerns. But revealed only that there's a woman named Cassandra and she will give us a bit of money. And you know what? This is all fine. Don't worry about it. Don't ask any stupid questions. As Joy texts the group apparently what he told her as he made his leave and she was left to do her regular work. Like I said, Zahn, having said goodbye, Lee decided to go check on Danny, mostly because of what's been going on and the fact that she didn't stay the night with us and made her way back to her parents, who seem to be, well, her dad's no longer an alcoholic, her parents are together, and seems to have a happy life, essentially. Though he did have pause as he realized he was being followed and had a bit of a panic, or maybe just trying to find a way to not have them chase after him as he made his way towards Joy's place, Joy's work, essentially. Joy decided to text Christian to let him know what's going on because, like I said, we've only recently found out about the vampires and all this stuff with everything going on, and this is the only guy we can know to really talk to, as Zahn came into her job for safety. Of course, Joy also decided to call Lucy, as it seems may have parked somewhere in the parking lot, and Lucy was very much upset, as this is a problem apparently, and now he has to deal with this. Though he didn't give much information to Joy about what's going on, as Lee came in as well after that little hello from Lucy. We talked about exactly what we're going to be doing. Joy's whole problem with her dad being alive and how she's not really handling it well, as well as a hello from Christian after a while as he came in, having spotted the car chasing Zahn, who doesn't seem to be there anymore, as well as the fact that these are ghouls, that he would explain to us what they are, and that these are old ghouls, which is concerning. And he will, of course, do some research to ensure or figure out what's going on. Well, while we talk about that, we also had another big crash, as we heard some loud noises and came to the back to see some strange people. One of them familiar to us, the other one's not so much, as we had an introduction to Harold, Morgan, and a friendly woman named Shannon. As they explained, this is supposed to be a warehouse, and there shouldn't be no one else here. Though there was something they are definitely hiding, they weren't willing to say, as they seemed to be very much alarmed to see us, and even seemed to be really upset with Kushim as a whole as well. Well, having left this, it seemed that they had their woods or whatever they were going on. Kashim did make his way here immediately, telling us like, "Don't worry about it. Don't ask me questions." He fixed the whole situation. Don't worry, Danny's caught, but they're not gonna kill her. Though they were planning to kill Zahn, so it's not a big deal. But now the timetable of our new gig has been bumped up a bit, as now we have to meet Cassandra sooner than later, essentially. And he gave us a bit of warning about don't ask me questions, don't piss her off, she may kill you, but as long as you do that and this works out, we're going to get a lot of money, which is the most important thing. And that, of course, this place isn't necessarily owned by Kashim, but by some lawyer guy that he knows. Don't know what that's about. And though Joy was able to get a bit of insight in Kashim's whole spiel, as it definitely feels like he's just using us as a chance to create as much chaos as he wants. But there's also a bit of a weirder underlying reason he's not really saying about why he's doing all this. Though, like I said, no problems for that, as right now we have to make a good impression and don't die, essentially. I think that's where it ended last time. Joy and us at work as he hustled out Zahn and Lee, warning us not to fuck up, essentially, right now. And don't worry about those weird guys who are here. He's going to handle that later. And I think that's where it ended last.
Yeah. Listen, it may just be the performance of your lifetime, or performance that depends on your life. Something related to your life. Anyways. You better not fuck up these roles.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Unironically, roll underneath 4 and you're just dead.
Well, it was fun playing with you guys.
Guys, it was fun playing with you guys.
I know, same.
So, yeah. I think you literally were still in, like, Kushim's now record.
Yeah, his record store.
Or we should say rather, well, maybe it's Kushim, but probably someone else's name is on the actual papers. Alexander will never get to 5 resources, so it's fine. He will have a lot of property, though.
You know what? That's all it's all about.
A true landlord of random ass fucking record labels and kiosks that sell fucking CDs. Weird investments, but it's fine.
Yeah, it'll work out somehow. Trust the process.
Yeah, right?
Listen, I keep telling you. Can't believe we have no tick L's in this server. Damn.
He only made it for one, I think.
But that's
He's not
because
in any of the
Alexander
games this
succeeded.
server.
Alexander did succeed, yeah.
That's true.
I don't have any of them saved, unfortunately. But yeah, what is everyone?
I have one.
Thank you,
I-
Ren.
Of course. I think Joy's still at work.
No, Joy was spending time with her family today.
Oh, she was? Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like I don't think. Did you call her?
Call who?
That's true. I think no, not Joy. I thought you were talking about Danny. Never mind. Joy
no,
is still
yeah.
at work. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But I think everyone is still with you at your place.
I gotcha. Well, guys, it seems we have a very important meeting to meet with some, I don't even know what to call her, terrifying woman.
Vampire?
Yeah. It seems rude somehow.
Do you know if it's going to be anything like the last time we played for some? That she like makes fang sign.
God, I hope not. We didn't get paid for that, I think. I would like to get paid.
Well, technically, time was dialed back, so.
In my heart, I know I did a job that I didn't get paid for.
Because back then you did, they did send the upfront
Half of
payment, and they
That's
were
true,
gonna
that's true.
send everything, but unfortunately, no time was delayed. So
It's far for the best. We killed a lot of people died that day.
sure, I was gonna say, go up to
Many
Julian
Boston's,
Luna and tell them. By the way, we killed all of your people.
No,
Give us
I'll be like, here's my
money."
receipt. Here's my receipt. I didn't get paid for the last bit of you owe me. Well,
Feel free to write him.
sure he'll get that letter. Well, guys, thoughts, prayers. Breakdowns?
We could always practice, I guess.
I think practicing would be best. I guess also finding Danny, probably?
She was taken by, well, what Lucy said. They apparently have Danny in custody for questioning,
Oh, right, yeah. Got that.
which is also pretty alarming. Not gonna lie.
You know
Wait,
what's
when was
alarming, Joy?
Hmm.
Sound of the little bell dinging at the front door.
That is
Or-
alarming.
As you
Customers are always alarming.
see Danny walking in.
Oh,
I shoot her.
She looks
Oh,
fine.
No.
Just
there she
fine.
is.
As
Oh, hey, Danny.
she looks at all of you, smile, and says, "Hey."
Oh, thank God you're alive. I'm really actually happy. I was really freaking out a little bit there.
Ah,
Did they
well-
let you go, or?
don't feel like you know something that I don't.
Maybe. They might have messed with your memory again.
They like to do that a lot.
Oh, you mean
actually.
the two men that tried to grab me?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Tried to grab you?
Well, you can only grab someone when you have arms.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Um,
seems strange.
Okay, Starro.
You didn't use your she does like the wiggle sign, did you?
I have to defend myself, don't I?
Yeah, well, she's not wrong.
Well, aren't they gonna keep coming after you? Is that how this works?
She just kind of like stares at the ground. Kind of like hand behind her back, you know, like when the guilty child kind of like swings a bit from one side to the
Yeah.
other.
Sus.
Wouldn't. Were they important?
Probably a little.
I think so, but then again, it was kind of rude of them just to fucking grab you, so.
That's what I thought. If I have to apologize, I will. Just tell me who I should apologize.
Oh, we're gonna meet him soon. Are you feeling okay, Danny?
Gee,
How were your parents? How was going back home to that?
weird, but I think I can get used to it. It's weird seeing both of them just happy together. But I guess
Yeah.
weird in a good way. I think I can get used to this.
Oh, at least there's something good out of this whole thing, right?
Listen, I'm sure we can talk to them and have them put shit back for you as well.
Well, we talked to him. He said that he'd be on that, but I think that was. I can't remember when he said he'd fix it by. I feel like it's been a long time since we last talked.
It's been like a day.
Yeah, I thought that he said like, oh yeah, it'll be fixed by tomorrow or something. I don't remember exactly what he
Yeah,
said.
and it's like literally, it's been like a day or like. I know real time it's been like a month, but I'm pretty sure in actual game time it's been less than like a day or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought he like was gonna have. That's why I thought he said like he'd fix it by tomorrow. Is what I thought he said. I couldn't remember actually how long it was.
Yeah, I don't think it's been tomorrow.
Okay.
It would have been, but then, well, fine. You'll pay. You'll pay.
What the fuck is that? Well, apparently we have a fun new gig to go to and to impress by and not die.
Sounds ominous.
Most of our stuff is pretty fucking ominous, not gonna lie.
I mean, I doubt something can actually happen to us when, Danny can just.
I think that can only be like a one-time thing. Was that I think you can only do it like a one-time thing in the beginning, right? You have to build up to that shit.
Yeah, doesn't that like if you don't if you do it too much, doesn't it hurt you?
It
Is
does. It does.
Isn't that what
I
like
would rather not.
implodes the world?
Sorry, what did you say?
Isn't that the thing that's supposed to like implode the world that we're not supposed to do?
I didn't delete
know,
them
the
from
whole-
existence. I just.
I'm sorry, I wasn't there the first time. I wouldn't know.
It was kind of pretty. Outside of the horrifying aspect of it all, it was like space and time just like distorted for a minute.
I wouldn't worry about them or the fabric of the universe or whatever.
Oh, Danny, how how freaked out does she look right now?
She looks fine, and even physically, she just looks fine. If you can imagine, if she was exhausted mentally or something, she would show more signs of fatigue. But
Like no anxiety at all.
no, I'll just even some of this aggravated damage. What the fuck is this? No, full health, max
Full health.
willpower.
I was actually gonna ask her, could I insight her to see if she's,
Sure.
acting actually normal? Because she seems like she's oddly cheery about ripping
Yes.
someone's arms off.
Yes, be my
She
guest.
seems oddly calm about this.
What would that be? Wits insight?
What the fuck do I need to roll?
Yeah,
for
what's
that?
inside?
Long time.
Yay, 4 dice.
There
3
we
successes.
Yeah, she is awfully cheery.
Amazing. Fuck it, we ball.
But like, listen, Lee, like she is awfully cheery, but then again, I feel like you have so much on your mind right now. Other than this being a bit like weird, some inconsistencies here. And again, last time you checked, the problem is, again, I wouldn't say it's necessarily something is necessarily off about her. The problem is her story doesn't make sense because you know for a fact she can't just like do this. Once that only happened like one time, and second, I'm pretty sure she can't just fucking lead people's arms. Like, I'm sorry, what? Unless something drastically changed, but that's the lie. That's
Wait a
she
minute,
is
guys.
lying to you. I'll say that she is lying to you.
Didn't one of us get their arms ripped off in the fucking Blades in the Dark universe?
It was. It was. Yeah.
Was it
It was a
me?
horrible time. I think so. And then she did something and
Yes.
fixed this because she definitely took off the fingernails and stuff for Lee. Then Sans was having a bad trip.
Yeah, Zen got his arms ripped off.
Love my arms getting ripped off. It's a very fun thing.
Based behavior.
Well, Lee just kind of a bit open-eyed looks at Danny and says, well, you were the one that, got the hang of it quicker than us, so I'm glad you're feeling this comfortable using your powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are acting weirder than usual.
I didn't use my powers.
You didn't use your powers? So how did you rip the arms off?
I didn't rip them off. I chopped them off.
With
Oof.
like an axe?
Oh well. I had a meat cleaver.
Why?
And you, with all like 150 pounds of you, chopped off the arms of like 3 guys, hopped up on vampire blood
Listen.
when you were so
Sometimes you just need to get lucky.
To get lucky.
Huh.
What?
Okay.
Okay. Danny, is Satara in there fucking with you or something? Are you okay? Cause you know how fucking odd that fucking sounds and terrifying, right?
Yes.
There was a question mark in that. Yes.
Let's just say that I can get lucky, but they can also get unlucky.
Now I'd like to roll an insight with that one, if that's all right, Grunt.
Sure.
So, a meat cleaver just happened to fall from the sky. And
You add
just-
emotions.
Yeah. That's
Well, it's like, wait, what?
literally how my powers work, though, right? I can influence luck, probability, statistics.
And you grew muscle in that moment of luck as well to chop off people's arms?
That was just the card. They were rather immobile when I chopped off the arms.
Did you just leave the bodies out in the open then?
No. I put them in the basement
What basement?
Which basement?
of my
Danny.
house.
You're
Of my dad's house.
Oh my god, we need to get that out of there. Like right now.
Well, there was a large freezer I put them in, so I don't think it matters.
the freezer.
He's like blank staring at Zen.
Isn't that supposed
There's
to
a
like?
very concerned look on Dan.
Isn't
Dan's
that
face,
supposed
just
to keep like the bodies fresh and not smelly, at least for a while?
You're oddly okay with. First, I can understand the heat of the moment, but then dragging bodies into a freezer, leaving them there in your parents' house, walking away calmly, and having time to, I assume, clean up as well.
What was I supposed to do though? Like, I call the police? We know that's not gonna work.
Call one of us, maybe? I don't know.
I was a bit caught up in the moment, adrenaline and all.
You're hurting me, Danny. You're hurting me right now. I didn't.
Plus, I didn't know how long were they gonna stay down.
Okay, it's okay. You know what? I know we made
They're
a joke
still
years
alive
ago.
if it matters when I put them in.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? It's fine. We made a pact a long time ago as a joke, yes, but I said if you ever had to hide a body, I would help you. So I guess this is par for the course, right?
I did look up construction sites. I was
I
gonna
think those people matter to
do it.
somebody else.
later. Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna be nice to me, so I'm just gonna dump their bodies in a construction site. And if they're important, maybe they shouldn't send them after me. Maybe they should send the less important people after me.
Oh, I'm on my knees right now, girl. Why? So they're alive, probably, in your freezer with less arms
I
than you had.
don't know the limits of these people. You would think with the amount of blood loss and maiming, they would die, but they didn't die. So I don't. Maybe they're still alive. Maybe they're not.
Okay, I'm gonna.
They're alive in the freezer?
I don't think they can breathe properly there, can they?
I'm gonna.
No, they can't.
Oh.
And
Mm.
it's
Wow.
too cold for people to live.
So we're torturing them. We're torturing two people in Danny's basement
Well,
freezer.
it's not torture if they're dead, though.
I'm gonna call a phone number.
She's also kind of confused about some of these things as well. Like, huh?
Do it. I love you. I think last time I texted him, so I think I can text him again, right? For Kushim, right?
Yeah, sure.
God, look, Lee, we can't. I don't know how to hide a body with our rolls.
Please bring Kushim into this. Ah, love it.
He's the one who told us that she was gone and missing. So like, Hey, Lucy, about those people who are taking care of Danny. Is something, if something happens to them, is this person going to be upset about it?
Oh, really upset. Why?
Well, funny story.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, I don't. They may be alive or may not be alive. There are Schrodinger's two guys in a basement freezer.
Dot, dot, dot. Now I'm just intrigued.
Yeah. Danny was not happy about being caught. She used her abilities to make the odds in her favor and chopped off some arms, hid the bodies in a freezer, and is in front of me now, explaining this story.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, let's listen. It's fine. Just have to play that much better tonight.
I assume we
I-
shouldn't mention.
He's gonna text. It's not that she will care, it's more about the principle. So again, you just have to play that much better. It's fine.
Okay, you're the boss.
These were like Toreador's goals, then have a different story. But no, these are in fact probably Cassandra's goals. Fine.
Yeah.
Not the biggest loss.
After texting, you see Joy just like staring at the thing as she's texting back and forth for a second before like nodding. Okay, good news-ish, guys. I think we can still work this out without anyone getting too upsetty.
That's good.
I feel like I should be the one upset.
Of course, Danny, you always should be allowed to be upset. Though I feel like I should also be upset the fact that you seem really casually ready to commit murder. But you know what? It's been a trying time for everyone.
Are they even human though? I don't think a human can survive that.
Well, are we even human as well? That's the really hard question.
I
we have
don't.
to
I
ask
can.
ourselves.
I can't survive that. If you chop off my hand, I think I'll die. Very fragile.
I don't think I want to test it, but
My point.
I think our definition of human has changed during the past few weeks. I mean, are the vamps human? They
No.
look like people.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they are.
Well, regardless, you're right, Danny. I am happy to see that you're safe and sound and not in someone else's basement, in someone else's situation. I would give you a hug, but do you want to be hugged right now?
I don't like. You want to give me a hug, but I would much rather you help me drag the bodies out, because my dad's gonna ask questions at some point, and I don't.
Okay, where do we want to put the bodies then? Have you thought about that part? Because there's a couple things we
I
can
have
do.
about like 10 freshly made construction sites. I feel like some of them are not currently ongoing, so it should be really easy to just dump them.
Did you Google this on the way here?
Does it matter?
It does, actually. Kind of does. Look,
Listen, time's a wasting. Are we gonna? I can just do it myself. Well,
you know what?
Take longer.
We don't do these. We don't do these things alone. I have work, but you two could definitely help her out with that.
I feel like I should just
Yes.
take off for like. Okay, fine. I'll
If-
handle it.
Yeah. Well, no. It's fine, Danny. We'll go with you. We're more than enough muscle to move bodies.
Also, Lucy says I'm not allowed to leave, so I don't want to get yelled at by him.
And she's gonna turn around and. Who's gonna go with her to fucking
I am.
Sorry, I missed the last 2 seconds.
I was gonna
The
say,
dog is being
she
nuisance.
is. Danny is gonna go and try and dispose of the bodies, and your brother is gonna go help her. Are you gonna go as well, or are you gonna stay with Joy?
What are you going to do, Joy?
Well, apparently I'm on the clock right now, on Kashim's clock or the lawyer's clock. Someone, I don't know, someone I have to be here to work for, and I don't know if they'll be happy with me if I decide to leave. He said I shouldn't. I'm not allowed to, apparently.
Well, do you want me to stay here with you, or if
No,
not,
no.
I'll just help?
I should be fine here. You definitely should go with Zahn and Danny to make sure that whole situation. I should be fine here.
Okay. Well, if anything happens, just text me. I don't know, one
Is
emoji or something.
Gotcha. Is Danny still here, or is she outside the store waiting for us, or what have you?
Yeah, Danny would have just kind of like walked off.
Also, keep an eye out on Danny. I don't know what's going on, but maybe things are getting to her right now, or maybe she'll have a freak out about this later. Just keep an eye on her.
Yeah, sure. See you later.
She waves goodbye.
YOLO. Let's go. Bury some bodies as she goes outside. Yeah.
As everyone leaves the store, Joy, suddenly you're like the room itself plunged into absolute darkness. You just kind of hear like a voice being echoed across the room. It just says, "Do not trust the shadows."
Aren't you a shadow right now?
And the room just lights itself back up.
That's you. He's like, you mean you?
I think
Shadows told me not to trust them.
I assume this is the same voice I've heard before, right, Grunt?
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha. All right, buddy. I gotcha.
As yeah, the other two as the other two are the other three rather, you are gonna go into Danny's car. You remember her having
Danny has
This-
a car?
well one
Probably stole it.
it's a luxury BMW.
You know,
Oh my
a
god.
lot of things changed when time changed. Maybe since her parents are together, she has a lot of money, and she
True.
definitely didn't just kill someone and take their car.
Danny, you know how to drive?
I feel listen, I got here in one piece.
No. I'm.
And
all
people were
for
even
you
cheering for me on the way here, so I think I'm doing fine.
lead the
Huh?
way.
Yeah,
Maybe I should drive.
they were like sounding the trumpets or horns.
Oh god.
And they were
Maybe
like
I should drive.
they were like letting me they were even like letting me just pass through. It was quite nice of them. So
Wait, I'm not here.
Hey, Danny. Maybe I should drive. Is that okay? Is that okay if you let me drive?
sure, have at it. I was just gonna toss you keys.
Was this a gift from your father? I guess a lot of things changed.
This no, I just found this.
Ah,
Yeah.
Nah, I'm joking.
Where?
I think it belonged to the guys that wanted to grab me.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Oh.
uh, um. Lee kind of turns towards Danny. I don't know. I haven't seen many, like, movies, but aren't they gonna look for this?
We're gonna dump it after we dump the bodies. Might be just I don't know. It's fine.
Okay.
There's plenty of these around. Like I feel like I could just grab another one.
Plenty of fish in the sea. Well,
She's just gonna get in the back seat.
Oh, well, you want to drive, Sam? Go ahead. Let's just do this and forget about it. Isn't that right? Or maybe not, I guess. Am
What-
I
what-
gonna
sorry,
drive?
no, I'm driving. Sorry, I didn't.
Lee,
I
Lee
didn't hear.
pushes Zan out of the way and goes to drive herself.
Well, how many dots of drive do you have?
One.
'Cause
Kate.
Well, we have the same amount of drive. We are equally good drivers, but I think my dex is higher.
Mine is free. How
Is this
high?
four?
is- Mm.
It was 3, but I'm juicing myself with magic right now.
I concede. Go ahead.
Let's go. I'm the best driver of us. Do I need to roll for this script? Do I need to roll to like not be spotted by the police in a stolen vehicle?
Listen, Mr. Juice. That's not a fucking permanent shift. Unless you have some other spheres, my friend.
Is it not?
No, that's
I thought I
a
just changed my body around.
Mr. Tsimichi. Calm the fuck down.
That's me, baby.
Yeah.
I'm basically a Zimichi.
No. Take it out.
I did. I took it out.
It's only for a scene.
Is it only for a scene?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Unfortunately. Like
Okay.
these things don't just stay like that.
I thought it was like I could have one dot moved around or changed at a time, this type of thing, you know.
Mm-mm. For a rank 2, get the fuck out.
You know, I feel like I'm working my way towards rank 3. I'm using my powers a lot. I'm hoping. So, do I need to roll to not be spotted by the cops?
No. I don't know why you would assume there's cops around. Ah, yes, they're clearly tracking the fucking Camarilla Ghoul cars. What?
Well, I mean, Camarilla controls the cops, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah, but there's Camarilla and then there's Camarilla. And there's the actual Camarilla. The problem is like with Boost Yourself, you could just like do that and just put everything 5, right? Like that's.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking like one at a time. If I wanted to like later change it again, I'd have to like take off the dot, you know. That's why I was thinking about it.
No, I'm gonna say it's for like a scene.
I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that.
Like the healing stuff is fine because you actually affect fucking the reality itself. But this one is, for example, I feel like once you hit rank 3, I would be fine with it. It's like actually being permanent.
Okay.
But right now, no.
Has anyone in like the Portsmouth groups increased their ranks?
No.
Really?
Holy shit, Hate. You're such a long way away from getting rank 3.
You know, I wasn't sure. You know, I didn't know how it worked. You know,
You'll never get to rank 5 in this game.
what if I Diablerize another match?
At most, you'll hit rank 3 in multiple. At most. This is low power mage. I don't know what you were expecting. But take it out of your mind.
From people.
What were you expecting?
To steal stats from people.
I mean, you can still do that, technically. Can't you?
At rank
no,
3?
at rank 3.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll have to wait it
Maybe.
in.
Maybe. I can't remember. I think at rank 3 it can affect other people and also boost myself, so probably.
Mm. And to other people. No, actually, you need like rank 4.
Really?
What? Can be done to MH by themselves. Lower than the. No, yeah, no, actually, you need. Yeah, no, you need to get to rank 3. Never mind. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I need to actually overlook some of this because this I'm reading it now and it's just like basically the same shit but repeated. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, no police, nobody's. There's no manhunt. And he seems very
Yay.
relaxed about this. And
You know, as long as Danny's relaxed.
traffic even seems to be not that bad. You get to her house quite quickly as you all get out of the car and she's gonna say, so I'll distract my parents, you grab the bodies, put them in the car, and then let me know when to well, get out and drive. Does that work?
Yeah. How many bodies are there?
Was
2
it
or 3?
2? 2 or 3?
I think it was 3.
Okay, okay.
Three?
You know what?
3, yes, let's go with 3.
I'm sure we'll figure it out soon enough.
Count the torsos. Anyways, she's gonna start walking inside.
I was gonna count the heads, but yeah, I guess we'll see.
As yeah, no, you'll kind of get to say hello. You see her dad and her mom, and she's gonna kind of call them to the kitchen area as she
Fucking shoots them.
starts like chatting about certain things. As you'll have like you can you know what, give me either a Dex Athletics or Charisma Etiquette. You just very like casually excuse yourselves,
Dex Athletics.
or like just literally manage to.
3 successes.
Wonderful. You just managed to slip away as they don't even realize you've gone as you head over to the basement of the house. As you go down there and as you walk in, yeah, there's a large fucking freezer. As you pop it open, well, it's not really nice, but you see a bunch of fucking body parts kind of just intermashed. This freezer has a lot of meat in it, if you get my meaning.
Yeah.
Then
I think they're dead, though. I think they're pretty much fucking dead.
They look it.
And there's a surprising lack of blood around here.
Hmm. Grunt, can I check their teeth?
Yeah. They seem.
They got fangs.
Well, the problem is there's only. I'll say this. There's only one head that you can spot easily.
Oh.
Might have to dig through, but at the one you spot, and if you like yank its mouth open a bit, yeah, no, it seems normal.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can. Actually, no, because they're dead. Never mind. Oh.
I can't like poke around their jaw in like the gums, see if there's any like retracted fangs in there. Some
You can give me intelligence medicine.
I sure will, Grunt. I am a doctor in training, after all.
good luck.
Can I increase? Can I add my biology specialty?
Yeah.
5 successes.
Yeah, no, they just seem perfectly human.
Good news. I don't think these were vampires.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought there was going to be a bit more of a mess. But
Yeah, I would too. Anyway, I think we got a limited amount of time. You see any like laundry bags around here?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look around.
there's like some baskets, there's some boxes. They've all already been chopped into lots of tiny pieces.
How convenient.
For transport purposes.
Given the fact that the boxes are already here, the body's already chopped up. I think she just needed you to carry them, honestly.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a bit to kind of take them out and put the bits and pieces into the box and start carrying them to the car. As yeah, you just kind of like overhear some conversation a bit from the kitchen as she's talking to them about apparently she has plans for the future. She's thinking about quitting her job and pursuing her actual interests in life. She's kind of done working the shitty ass jobs. Wants more in life, you know.
What did she mention? What she wants to be? Is it? Did she want to pursue music, Grunt?
No, hate, because I don't make the fucking jokes underneath the fucking tree, digging at the roots.
What?
the
No,
apple.
that's not a joke. She's in a band. I thought maybe she wants to chase her dream of becoming a full-time musician.
No. Apparently, she wants to rediscover herself.
Mhm.
For now, it's not really clear. And unless you're gonna stay there and listen to the conversation. With the box. With the body parts.
Yeah, we can talk about this later.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
Yeah.
can just ask her, it's fine. Why would she lie to you?
Yeah, why would Danny, with heavy air quotes implied, lie to us?
Lee just kind of moves with the bag and says, I mean, it makes sense after everything we've been through, you know?
Yeah, she's still a little concerned.
She is
Have we
a
seen
bit
her since?
calm about this. I thought she would be freaking out more.
I'm a little worried, with the whole other entity thing in her head that will stitch onto her soul,
Didn't you get your arms chopped the last time we met her?
It was a long story. I might have.
What do you mean you might have?
It's, so many things happened in such a quick span of time. And honestly, I couldn't tell you.
It doesn't take fucking notes.
I can tell
don't.
you. I was there. You were literally flying up. She cut my fingers when I tried to stop you.
Oh no, you got your arm cut off.
No, I
Yeah,
got my
'cause you-
Zen. For fuck's sake.
Right. Sorry. No, listen, I got fucked up, but that's because I got mind controlled and lifted into the sky. I think Lee tried to hold on to me and got her arm cut off
Yeah.
because of it. That's what happened.
As eventually you finish packing up the entire trunk full of boxes.
This is disgusting.
By the way, downstairs you saw no meat cleaver.
Grunt, did these wounds look like they were
Yes.
cut with a knife?
Yes, they look like they were hacked.
Well, you didn't see a meat cleaver there, did you?
Do they have... Is there any weapon on them or in the trunk or on the ground or...
On them? No. You can check the car if you want.
Yeah, I'll check the car.
You see a gun in the glove compartment.
Oh, neat. Peace.
Okay, I mean, they might have been armed and attacked her. I mean, I get it.
No. I mean, like, I punched a hole. I ripped that cop's arm off. Right? We've all been there.
I'm gonna text Danny that we're
I do
waiting
remember
for
that
her.
guy.
Yeah, and she's gonna eventually get out of the house a couple minutes later. Wonderful. I think I know which construction site to go. As she points at one on the map. As she hands you an actual physical map. And then gets back into the back of the vehicle.
Didn't think they sold this anymore.
No, they
Yeah,
do.
yeah. What's this? Go straight on the Copenhagen. Two
What
lights,
the-
take a right.
And put it in the
Lead-
GPS.
Lead
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
know how to work.
as,
Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry, but it's-
you start the car and as well. You both seem a bit agitated. Are you okay?
We're not exactly used to moving dead bodies yet. But
Fair point. Fair point.
so you were talking about rediscovering yourself with your parents there.
Yeah. You know what? As I was chopping up their bodies, I was asking questions, like how did I get here? What were my choices up to this point? Am I really proud of myself? I just didn't like the answers, and I realized I think I need to understand myself a bit more.
I mean, being everything we've been through, you specifically, that seems like valid introspection.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna experiment a bit, see what my actual calling should be in life. And
Well, what were the answers you came to? Because, well,
I-
I mean,
not like you can just answer such difficult questions so easily. Try a few things,
I feel like all
I
of
was
us have
I was
asked
honestly
these
thinking
questions.
I was honestly thinking about I was even talking with my parents. They made a couple interesting suggestions. I should learn more a bit about this first. Ever practice being a salesperson? Or...
What would you be selling?
Does it matter?
Our music. But we already have a manager.
I was about to say I don't want to step on his toes. Like I would be the one
Yeah.
being chopped up to pieces.
So you're thinking of leaving the band then?
Oh no. Listen, this is not a full-time thing. If you want to turn it into one, I will be willing to dedicate all my time to this. Otherwise, I don't. I think it's enough working at amusement parks and the like for me.
Oh, okay. That makes
Did
sense.
you like working at the amusement park?
No, I liked stealing from my colleagues that worked at the amusement park. I don't think that was the only fun part. And honestly, I can just do that anyways. I don't need to be there.
Well, if you want any help with it, I'm willing to lend a hand.
Yeah.
Your assistance is greatly appreciated. I'll keep it in mind.
Oh man, this is
That's reasonable. That's reasonable, right?
it's on the borderline. It's like creeping me the player out. And I think Liam.
Shouldn't have missed sessions.
I didn't
What
miss
can I
sessions, bro.
say?
It is what it is.
It's
Eat,
just
eat,
enough.
buddy.
Sometimes it's just enough for someone to miss, and everyone can suffer.
I love it.
Eventually, Jill will return.
Let's see if she still has a character.
Oh, she will. Might not like it, but she will.
I can't believe Jill's gonna become an actual Shadow Demon Lady by just Grunt taking over the character sheet and turning her into one. This is my new NPC, guys. Look, I made her myself.
Jill suddenly has 150 experience.
That's crazy. Look at
No,
that.
no, but she might have an empire. I don't need XP to make an empire.
You just need charisma. You just need the X factor sometimes. You just gotta have that juice.
I just need to like fucking stop being a little bitch like you are right now. Oh, a couple pallet bodies. What am I gonna do? What the fuck? No.
Listen. You know, we did the job. You know, we didn't say we were like against it. We're just a little on edge because of it. You know,
And maybe
Zons kill people too.
maybe some spots in the new empire then.
Is this going to
Danny
become
Stan.
like is this going to become like a common occurrence, Danny?
I hope not. Why?
I don't know. It's
Listen, sis. She said that it was self-defense, so as long as other people don't try and kidnap her, no more bodies, hopefully.
Listen, if I thought murder was gonna be my full-time job, last I checked, nobody really pays for that. Or at least, not me specifically. I'm not really good at this anyway. Like, why would I?
She said that Zon thinks something but decides not to say anything.
Lee just kind of stares at her.
Optimus, no, please. I'm sorry. Don't
Yeah.
hurt me.
And
No.
yeah, no, you'll drive, and it's. This is like the afternoon as you get, and it's a construction site. You see, there's a bunch of workers, but they're all kind of on break. And she says, "Okay, just stop the car now. Let me just chat with them a bit. You just take the boxes and just fucking dump them." And she points out like a newly dug ditch.
It's
Okay. This
convenient.
your whole luck thing again?
Wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just gonna pop open the car door and start walking off to the workers.
Who's that other luck mage in the werewolf game? Eat shit. That guy had nothing on Danny.
Okay. Literally the man fucking domed the werewolf, but yeah. That's true. He had morals. That's usually like a pretty big fucking restraining mechanism.
Yeah, it was ass. That was our good friend Jacob Black. Jacob White. No, it definitely was Jacob.
No,
Black.
it's Jacob Black. No, Jacob
It was
White
Jacob
is
Black,
my
right?
my NPC.
That's right. Jacob. Yeah, he shot Jacob Black in the head. You remember that, Zess? You remember when he shot Jacob Black in the head?
But yeah, as you head out, start. Yeah, and it takes about a couple of minutes as like the workers start like. You can give me like a wits awareness or wits insight if you want, as you kind of more stealthily dropping the boxes. They're clearly distracted. If you want to just figure out what she's doing to them, if she's doing anything to them.
I'll take a wits insight if Flavio wants to do a wits awareness.
No. Just
You know what?
You want to reroll? I don't need much.
do it.
There we go.
Yeah.
No. I was gonna say I need 3 successes.
You know what if I willpowered again? The same roll. Hey, Flavio did it.
Oh, you actually got 3 successes.
She got 4.
You rolled awareness. Yeah, no, you can hear her like She is basically flirting with them, and these people are just immediately fucking lapping it up. Like the fucking helpless, lost damsel, and yeah, no, these they're just kind of like give her directions, making some jokes. She's laughing at the horrible jokes, and yeah, she social anxiety. What's that? You mean social butterfly? Is what you mean?
Yeah.
As...
Was she always this social? I mean, I know she always had it in her to, like, you know, like, distract people, but, like, she didn't
Her
seem like,
stats
was she always the
says-
flirty type?
Her stats says like not the horror, because she has 5 dots in manipulation persuasion, and manipulation
You
up to
know-
huge 6 dot. Like she's not bad at it.
I thought
Like,
she was a
6
like-
dots! Holy shit! That's more than you can have!
So her manipulation subterfuge is pretty.
It is twice as good as mine.
So
They just
you know, sometimes the one holding you back is your own self-worth, or at the very least your sense of self-worth. As yeah, eventually she's gonna wave at them, thank them for their incredible, vital help, and gonna walk back to the car. And she gets in, says, "Well, I think we can leave."
Yeah? Let's,
look at you go.
let's sit back and get some practicing in before we go meet the vampire queen.
Oh, I don't think you filled me in on that. And on the
No,
way
we did,
back,
remember?
I don't know. I don't think you told her much.
We briefly mentioned that, like, oh yeah, we gotta go perform for this vampire lady. She's
Yeah,
the
but
one
not
who's-
fucking vampire queen. What?
Uh,
Just gonna ask more details on the way back.
I don't know. She's apparently, like, kind of old or something. That's kind of the only difference. It's more of a kind of being more like, what's the word? Exaggerating? I don't know. Putting on a show about it.
Well, we'll see about that. As well, this is going on a couple of hours. They would have returned. I'm not sure if Joy is gonna do anything in those few hours.
Ask that voice. What can you explain in detail? Give me a little bit more of a breakdown here. More hints would be appreciated. I don't know if he responds back to me.
It's definitely a silence.
I know you're probably pretty shy, but would appreciate a little bit more information here. Nothing? Just gonna ignore me? Is that what we're doing now?
Here's like that.
Are you talking to me?
No, no. I'm talking to my avatar. Who
Joy
doesn't
is
talk
trying
to
to
me.
talking to her avatar.
Sorry. I was
No, no, you're
"Ah,
good.
Did I miss something? I'm sorry.
No. You're good. You're good. It's great. Great. We'll keep that in mind. If I can get a book of things my avatar just says to me cryptically.
Well, as you annoyed, maybe like pace back and forth. Yeah, no, eventually the lights just go off.
Oh God, fucking damn it!
As you what do you do?
I assume we have a bat for security reasons,
Yeah.
if nothing else.
So just the electricity just went out.
This is all her nightmares begin with, Grunt.
So listen, it's the afternoon. It's not like you're cast in pitch black darkness. There's plenty of light coming from the outside through the windows.
I gotcha.
Maybe you just need to reset the breakers. It's fine.
You're right, Grunt. Like every good horror movie, I'm gonna go reset the breaker.
Well, as you kind of like open the door into kind of like the maintenance area. You do see the figure just standing in darkness, just one of the corners.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Hi. Nice to meet you again.
Not trust the shadows.
You want to give, is it just called Shadows, or is there a specific person or name I need to keep an eye out for?
Does not seem to respond.
Okay. Why shouldn't I trust the Shadows? Seems you like to hang out there a lot.
I am not like that.
You're just the cooler, awesome version of Shadows. Gotcha. Okay.
I am.
Yeah.
I may look similar, but I am born out of something else.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Uh. Well. Is the Shadows close by that I should be wary of, or are they
Yes.
coming towards? Okay. Does it have to do with my friend being really cool with butchering, murdering, and hiding bodies now?
She is your friend, but not the one. Not the one you knew. But I've never seen something like this before.
We have a lot of new things going on for all of us, I think. Is she gonna? Is it gonna? Is there a way to stop her or help Danny, or is there something going on with the whole two avatar things with her?
Doesn't have 2 avatars.
Oh yeah, sorry. Another facet of her soul.
We don't possess the power to do such a thing.
Yeah, I don't think it was you.
The only way to stop it is to kill her.
Whoa, okay. Can we get Megan to do something? I don't know, pull it out of her?
Yes, might be able to do it. She's but willing. That's a different question.
Okay. That's still something. That's still a chance. Um is there no one else then? I can ask for her number, but I'm not sure she's gonna pick the phone.
She exists outside of our reality.
Okay. Is she going to hurt us?
I don't know.
Fair enough. Shoot, fuck. You probably know this, but I'm Joy, by the way. Nice to meet you, Avatar person.
I am you. We are one.
Oh, it's really nice. Okay. Nice to meet you. Mirror image, I guess.
I am your fears, your nightmares. I have been born. Forged by your fears.
Don't know if I want to dig into that anymore, but okay.
The only way for you to be able to communicate with me properly will be You are no longer afraid of the things that dwell at the edges of your mind.
Okay, I'll get on that, I guess. Okay, okay. So we have a thing to deal with. So is everything else. I will keep that in mind. Thank you for telling me.
It doesn't nod, but as you kind of blink, you realize you're back at the front entrance. You are like dozing off. Like
Oh,
the lights
God damn it.
haven't flicked on. Everything. Yeah, you were just asleep.
She will text Zahn and Lee asking when how are things going, where exactly they are, what are they planning to do.
Well,
Well,
you're currently just done fucking dropping body boxes.
well, done. We're coming back.
Okay, cool. How's Danny?
You, at the moment, you kind of like, if you glance back, Lee, she is on her phone. Almost there's like a imperceptible and she's like humming a tune.
Looks fine to me.
Cool. Bad news, gang. Don't freak out. Don't tell Danny. That person is Danny, but not really Danny. More likely it's that other person inside her head.
By the way, this only Lee can, because actually Zan is driving. So
I'm driving right now. I
yeah.
can't see the text.
fuck.
Yeah,
No,
she-
she's still sending this to Lee though.
Lee just stares
Don't
at her phone.
Freak
First,
out.
she sends a thumbs up.
Why don't you give me a composure subterfuge, Lee? Let's see
I
how
wouldn't
you
say
don't
this-
freak out.
Let's see Zan.
My
Son.
brother in Christ, I literally have transparent flaw.
Oh, wow. Lovely.
Oh,
That means you take a -1 to that roll. What's your dice pool? Oh. You literally roll 1 dice. It's fine. Listen, it's fine. Maybe she'll roll like shit. Oh wait, I'm not rolling with her dice pool. I'm rolling with a different dice pool.
You know, Grunt, would she really have the full dice pool? You know, she's only
Yeah,
part of her power.
because it's a mental thing.
You know, Grunt. You know,
Yeah.
Grunt. Listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
If your mind is split, you know, doesn't that mean like your
Her mind
maybe
isn't
that
split
your
though. She didn't do the Kupala thing. She literally just siphoned her physical power. Consciousness-wise, she's full there.
Huh. So there's now just 2 full consciousness of Satara?
No,
in that
because
universe
one
for that
died.
one moment?
One died in the timeline.
But yeah, I mean, like, for that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, makes sense.
I would say that with one success, even Zan, you can like fucking notice her grimace just fucking.
Kind of like looks over her, like raises an eyebrow, goes back to driving. In his head, actually, Grunt, I was gonna ask my avatar the same question. A similar question.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll see if you can talk to it.
Yeah, he'll like in his head like things like, "Hey, I guess serpent aspect of me. Was wondering if you had any insights as to what might be going on with Danny. She seems pretty different. I know with the whole like separate aspect of her soul kind of being added, things might be a little odd in there. Any way that can affect a person more as time goes on?"
Well, why don't you give me a composure drive? You're gonna have a full-fledged. This requires a bit more concentration.
Grunt, you don't like you can't like split your head into like 3 things and like have a full conversation
Hey,
while you're
did I
driving.
just ask you for a roll and you're debating with me right now?
No, I'm just
Did
wondering,
I
Grunt, can
just
you
did I,
not?
did I just step in an alternate dimension where you're not wanting to roll when I asked you for a fucking roll?
No, listen. I was already pulling up the dice. I'm just wondering, Grunt.
Well, I'm still not seeing the roll.
Willpower.
Looks to me like
3.
okay, as kind of like you have to actually close your eyes for a split second to focus and concentrate. As you ask this question, and there is no answer, but there is a feeling almost. It comes from you, but it wasn't there before. A sense of anxiety, fear maybe.
Hmm.
Definitely doesn't feel comfortable with the idea. And as you're both kind of like sitting at the red light, like one of you is clearly not looking fine, and well, Zan, you also feel this fear bubbling up. Why don't you roll me a composure subterfuge?
Sure, Grunt. Can I arouse the blood?
Oh.
One day. 2 successes and I can willpower, I guess.
I mean, you can willpower if you want. Listen, maybe you crit. If you crit, maybe.
Oh fuck!
Well, you shouldn't have to leave.
I clicked the wrong button.
Just roll the 2d10.
Hey guys, check this shit out. Oh well, you know it's 4 successes.
4 successes. Fine, I will do the courtesy of rolling at the very least. Well, unlike you, I actually critted, so.
Yo, you would.
As she's just gonna like lean in, kind of like through the 2 seats. She's sitting back in the middle. Says, "I get the feeling that you two are very stressed. It's not healthy to keep these things in." Zan, you realize, because you can actually see in the rear view mirror, she is holding what looks like a fucking large knife in her hand, stained with blood. Now, we're friends here, so friends do tell each other stuff.
Honestly, I was just asking a question to myself, I guess. And I didn't really get an answer, more of a feeling. And it's not exactly me that's stressed out, but it also is me. It's really weird.
I just buried 3 bodies, Satara, okay?
I look over here like, huh? Yeah? Yeah, Flavia?
Very
You
tomorrow,
know-
I guess.
I have the
Yeah,
transparent.
she has the transparent
photo.
phone.
Yeah, you know, that was a great way to roleplay
Yeah.
that, I'm gonna be honest.
She's just kind of like leans back and says, "Unless you wanna bury more, I feel like we can finish this conversation once we get back to the music store."
I'm fine with that. Listen, Danny, whatever is, going on with you, just know that technically still you, so. And we are in fact still friends.
That's true. If I stab myself, she'll also die. You have all vested interest in all of us making it through.
No qualms from me.
As eventually you get back, as Joy, you see them walking in, as Danny is actually just holding the bloodstained knife, like it's just not hiding it there.
Oh, we're just carrying the murder weapons around? No care for evidence anymore?
Well, unless the cops don't check the cameras, right?
Oh my god.
She like looks at him and says, Who's gonna report me to the police? Kushim?
You know what? Apparently, cops are owned by monsters now, so which isn't new, but it's still something I have to live with again. So sure.
Kushim is not a monster. He's just an idiot.
I think she was talking about the vampires that run the cops.
Yeah.
Yes, but they don't have cameras in here. They do. You're all in deep shit, I guess.
That's true. So how's everybody right now?
Well, they know, and I
Actually,
assume
not-
you know because you were texting with her previously. So
Kid, really?
let's just
Essentially.
let's just get the uncomfortable situation out of the way, shall we? Because I feel like everyone, you're all just stressed, and I don't like this so much. The anxiety gets to me, you know. I'm very fragile. This is a very fragile body, and I think I've inherited some traits from it. So
Ooh,
yes, I'm Sitara. Hello, nice to see you all again. All in such good health, I might add.
Nice to see you too.
And I may have figured a small little trick. And well, I used it. So here I am. He just
Okay.
smiles.
Is Danny okay? Is she still there?
Yes.
Can you still sit?
Yes, that's also
Yes.
my next question.
Neat.
And do all the things she could do before. Plus I can do the things I like to do.
Does the things you like to do involve murder indiscriminately? Because that we kind of frown upon that here.
It's not indiscriminately, first of all. It's very targeted. And
Of course.
listen. Think of me as Danny, but without a lot of the restraints she liked to put herself through. So, quite fine.
You mean the moral restraints?
Yes.
Like that's important. Okay. Do you have world plans of world dominance or destruction? That'd be kind of bad.
Oh, that sounds rather boring.
Oh thank God.
Sort of headache as well. No.
Cool.
There were 3 torsos, right, bro?
Yes.
So I'm just gonna ask, what happened to the other 2 heads, by the way?
What?
There were 3 torsos, but only 1 head. Just wondering.
Oh my God.
Listen. Do you want to know? I can tell you.
As long as there's not just some heads lying around,
No.
you know. Okay.
Well,
How do you know?
I was curious. I may have used them something else.
Okay.
And now I know with this body, human doesn't taste as good.
Oh.
Generally not. You can also get diseases from that. I really would not recommend that any further.
Well, I cooked it.
I don't think that. Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
Grunt, what I know of, like, because I know you can actually get diseases from like eating people, right? Like, can't you get like a similar thing to like mad cow disease or something?
You want him to Google that?
I was gonna say I feel like listen, Hate, with your Google search history, feel free to Google it and let me know.
Yeah,
But yes,
well,
Zan
yeah.
would know. You can Google it, and Zan would absolutely know.
You know, we'll just put a pin in that. You know, just say, you know.
I feel like if you cook human meat properly, like animal meat, I don't think you can get diseases. I think that's the whole point of cooking. But thank you, Mac.
Did it for
Mac,
years.
the seeker of truth. Thank you, Mac.
Thanks,
Back
Mac.
no.
Um,
Okay, Hannibal Lecter, I see. Should try to delete those recommendations I gave you immediately. What do you want?
to have fun.
Okay. Do you have plans to hurt anyone that we care about, that Danny cares about?
Not specifically, no. Why? I'm not longer in my older bodies. Things are different now. Sensations are different. Feelings are different. I assume fun is also different. I used to eat people for fun, but now I clearly that's not as tasty or amusing. Plus, so exhausting. It took all night to hack them to. You don't even.
Took all night.
Yes,
It was a lot of work.
Yes. Then I had to move. No, it's much more difficult. Very physically intensive. Like I also have to. I asked about it, and apparently I have to go to the gym to become stronger. So
What type of knife was it, Grunt, by the way?
it was a fucking large, fucking hunting
cleaver?
knife. Yeah, it's like
Like a Bowie?
yeah.
Just a one knife? Must be a really good knife.
Oh, it's been a while. Again, that's why I wanted to learn a bit more, discover myself, rediscover myself, rather.
Oh, okay. That's understandable. You're in a whole new world and a whole new everything.
Well, Danny did like singing, so we'll see if you still enjoy it, during the performance.
Well, I'm not gonna let you perform for the Vampire Queen alone, right?
I appreciate it.
But if you ever do something that would endanger my plans, I can just take a long leap off the first tall building or just, well, kill myself. Many other creative ways.
Okay, emo. Listen, we're here.
You know
to
what?
help-
You know what? I'll remember this. I'll remember this. I promise I'll not hurt anyone that she cares about, but about your family, your loved ones, I guess they're fair game.
Now look,
Really
I'm
want-
sorry, but the first time we met each other, you basically beat the shit out of all of us and tortured us. It was not a fun time. I'm allowed a little bit of snark here, please.
I don't think so.
I love snark. Makes me that much more interested. I want to give you
Okay.
actual reason for to give me. I want to actually give you a reason for you to give me snark.
Wow. We have a few hours until we meet the Vampire Queen. What's the next step, guys?
Can you put away the knife first, please?
She just kind of like shrugs, and you see her just kind of like toss it off to the side as it like splatters off on the floor.
Ah, Jesus.
Well, the blood's dried.
Like,
Pick that
oh,
up.
fine, and she's gonna go up to it and gonna fucking kick it as it kind of slides underneath one of the cabinets.
I'm gonna put this somewhere else. It's alright, Jesus. Get some
Oops.
gloves so I don't leave evidence on the fucking thing.
Are you gonna like grab some stuff and try and like move the furniture to take the knife out?
Joy,
Yeah.
now is not the time. We have more important things.
As you kind of like go try and like reach out the knife, it's very far away. I don't even realize how far away she managed to push that underneath the fucking. You're gonna have to move all the fucking how are they called? Shelves.
Ah, gotcha. She
It's
just
gonna
sighs.
take a
like,
while.
Look, I'll get to it later. Fucking fine.
If it's there later,
Sure, it's fine.
sure it's fine as well. Who would investigate this store?
You just.
I mean, it's
No
owned.
one important.
It's owned by Kushim, so if I just report this to people who work for the Camarilla might have an interest, but and why would I do that?
What's your beef with Kashim? Lucy.
Well, tell him that you gave me Snark. I'm sure he'll understand.
Probably. So, band practice, I guess?
As yeah, we're gonna be a bit uneasy.
I feel like
We-
Zahn has shown he's pretty. He's not too flat by the idea.
Ran is like, I'm fucking jaded already. Fuck my life.
Literally.
I'm gonna roll for actual. 4 successes. She does fine. Barely
That's about it,
acceptable
yeah.
for Helena. Barely acceptable. It's boring for you. It's very fun for me.
No, I'd say for George, like, this verse isn't fun anymore.
Do we all roll for practice?
No, I just wanted to roll for her to see how she does, so you know.
Yeah, fine.
She's still fine.
Still got it.
Yeah. Well, listen, Satara is a pretty quick learner, so fine. Figured out the internet in like a day.
She didn't know
What
what the
a
honking
clever
horns
cookie.
were.
Well, yeah. Fuck. Well, why would everyone be honking at her? Sounds like they're like praising her. They also like stop and let her pass. Like that's such a nice thing.
You know, that's a fair way to look at it. If I didn't know what driving was, that I'd also take that way.
But yeah, no. As you practice for a bit, as eventually night falls and one gets ready, as you hear the door open and close as you see Kushim walking in. He is wearing a suit. Doesn't usually wear those. Says, I see you're hard at work, but don't be stressed. I believe in you.
Cool. So, do we need to dress up? Because I haven't been back to my place, and I don't know if I have anything that.
No, listen. You need to go as you are. Authenticity is your best chance of survival right now.
Got it.
I mean success.
Aren't those the same thing, Kashim?
I'm glad you see it that way. It means we're on the same wavelength.
God help me.
Should we have any introductions? Kind of looks at Danny Satara. Satara Danny. Danny Tara.
Danny Tara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna like? Are you saying that?
I'm not an A.
No, I'm saying I just said a line like, should we have any introductions? As she looks at Danny or Satara essentially.
Shim like looks confused.
Is it- I'm not
And
sure if
like Danny
Danny
just
reacts.
Danny just flashes you a very aggressive smile.
Well, I
As-
guess we
as
will go as they are then.
Lucy's like, huh? There's I feel like a tension in the room. Did you have your first in-band fight? Well, luckily for you, I'm also a qualified therapist. Pulls up a chair, sits down, pulls out a notebook from like his inner pocket. Suddenly there's a pen in his pocket as well. He clicks it. So, how can I help you?
Is he also now wearing like those half glasses things, you know?
No, but the chair wasn't like the armchair wasn't there before.
Good.
It's not a big deal. We'll figure this one out. We usually do, at the very least.
No, Joy, please tell him. Explain it to him
Huh?
in detail.
Well, I feel like I'm not appreciated at all for what I do here, and that some people Think less of me for it.
She's gonna get up close to you, gonna grab your hand, gonna look you dead in the eye and say, "I appreciate you. In fact, I think I honestly made a mistake earlier, and I think we completely misunderstood one another. I'm gonna rectify that though. I will make sure that you feel appreciated around me."
Oh, is that what we're going to be doing now? Because I can have a really bad crash out about this later on.
Can you repeat that sentence?
Oh, sorry, you guys don't know what that means.
No,
I can just
the
give you-
expression just fucking went above my head.
Sorry, I've been hanging out with my little brother too much. I can have a bad reaction about this the whole time, but I just hate for us to lose our friendship, especially since we've known each other for so long.
Fine. Promise I won't do anything to hurt you, at the very least.
I would hope not. I don't want to hurt you either. We've been friends. You mean a lot to me.
She's gonna pull you in for a hug.
He's gonna hug her back.
You see Kushin kind of like rolling his eyes. Azan, you can see his like kind of like drawing a man hanging himself, like from stick figures. Like, okay, looks to me like problem solved. And he like tosses the notebook. So everyone ready to roll?
Yeah.
Ready.
Well, the limo is outside. Let's go. Stands up and starts walking. As
limo.
yeah, you follow him outside, and yeah, there's a black limousine waiting. As you all get in, and it starts driving. So we'll drive downtown as it stops in front of a large, luxurious hotel, and walk out, walk in, and everyone seems to just be waiting for you as you'll be taken to a penthouse. As you walk in, you can see there's a bunch of people around. Well, most of them look like waiters. Very big, muscly waiters that look like they could kick your ass. There's a woman sitting down at the table. Looks. That's Megan. Megan sitting down at the table, watching you walking out of the elevator. As you can see, there's a small impromptu stage that's been built off to the side. I don't think Kushin warned you. Why would Kushin warn you? That's spoils the joke. But yeah, you see Megan as Kushin smiles and says, "Ah, and I present to you Shattering Paradox." Kind of like looks at you and says, "On stage now. Go, go."
Okay.
As yeah, she makes no real motion or gestures, doesn't say anything, just looks at you with obvious interest. You all presumably go on stage, and as you begin playing, I want everyone to give me their performance rolls. May God help. That's what I like to see.
Should I try? I'm gonna make sure she doesn't kill me. Oh, it's fine enough.
So you just need 4 to survive.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Guitar. I can read.
Give willpower. Give it close. Let's see Zan's roll.
I think Lee's pretty freaked out right now.
There's definitely a sense of danger you're all in. Let's roll for Danya as well. Watch me botch this. I'll roll this in Foundry. Let me watch me botch this. Be hilarious. It would be hilarious. Holy shit, she might die.
No.
Fine. The Grunt Rock roll comes in for the save. I don't see Zan's roll. Hate, are you still with us?
I think you lost him.
Ah, say Hate said BRB. Damn.
Oh.
It's fine. I'll roll for him. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Didn't have BRB at this awful time. Foreman. I think Dex is what usually, right? Doesn't look too good.
Oh my god. What part of that?
Listen. If I roll, your success is almost guaranteed. Not your best performance, but not your worst either. As you're clearly playing. Look, he's back. I rolled for you, Hate. You survived. You should be happy.
We're playing for the Vampire Queen right now.
You
Oh,
walked,
right now?
Yes.
you were led into a you walked with Kushim came, picked you up in a limousine, drove you to a luxury hotel, went to the penthouse, saw Megan sitting down at the table, have an impromptu stage, and Kushim was like, "You go and play like right now, like no fucking questions, just go to it." And everybody rolled above a 4, so
It's gone for 7 minutes.
yeah. And yeah, you play and it seems fine. As play a couple of songs, she just kind of like raises her hand for like towards Kushima and just kind of like does a sign, and just Kushim nods and turns to you and like gestures for you to stop.
I do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
As he'll gesture for all of you to take a seat at the table. She is sitting at the head of the table. As
As she should be. She's a queen.
Kushim will go to sit at the other end before Danny just plops down in front of him on the chair. Says, thank you, you're so kind, and just sits. There's a moment where Kushim like looks a bit stuck, completely taken by surprise, but then will sit down to the on one of the seats next to her, looking at the rest of you.
Take a seat.
Yep.
Well, anyways, I wanted to say, my lady, what do you think about this? I told you they are quite the good no-name acts, but listen, they're quite popular. She looks at him and says, maybe popular is not the correct word, but they certainly have potential. And she's gonna look at all of you, and for the first time, you can all give me a resolve composure.
Oof.
All right.
Lee, the mind of steel.
3 successes, and I can willpower if I need to.
Yeah, yeah, 5 successes at the minimum. That goes for both Joy and you. If you don't want to like.
No,
shit
I'm
your
good.
pants
I'll
a
take
bit.
that fear. I'll take my fear.
6.
Yeah, so you, Zan and Lee, you're kind of like holding it together as you feel this overwhelming sensation kind of just fucking envelop the room as you, Joy, you involuntarily start shaking and trembling. As the woman almost seems like to catch herself as, I apologize, I didn't mean to come off as aggressive. As the thing immediately just evaporates. As
How did Danny Tara react to this?
she seems something.
I
Like
didn't- Okay.
she was about to say something, unless any of you want to say something first.
Yeah, Zon would. I mean, say, to be honest, man, we're actually a relatively new act. And I believe that we all still have a lot of room to grow even further. And, in this industry, it is very chic to get in early.
Lee's just gonna like stare a bit freaked out from Joy to the lady and take off her jacket and put it on Joy.
Yeah, Joy's not going to look at her. Look around her if she can.
The sensation has passed you, the trembling. It's mostly an aftershock now. It was just for that moment where she just a bit kind of like slipped the daunt. Just like, oops, I dropped it. I picked it back up.
Sorry, I dropped it.
She's gonna nod and say, well, I'm not sure if Kushim told you. This is a very important concert. Inviting you to see a bit, to see if you actually have the talent to even be worthy of being on that stage. I must admit, Kushim, you may have oversold it, but well, coming from you, that's not the most surprising thing. He'll just smile and nod and says, listen, performance anxiety from some of them. But I assure you, this is not their best, but not their worst either. As he's gonna chuckle nervously. There's any worse than this, and I might have just killed them for wasting my time.
We are aware that your time is extremely important, and we would hate to waste it for you.
So you found some bootlickers, Kushim.
Damn.
As she looks at you, Zan, and says, please do continue.
Well, I'm sure someone of your stature has seen bands far superior to ours, but we hope that one day, hopefully, we'll be able to stand amongst them.
She kind of like pushes her chair off a bit from the table, kind of like extends her boot off to the side and says, feel free to kiss it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I mean,
And
yeah,
he would, of course, almost like he's trying to be as gentlemanly as possible. So he gets down on one knee,
Yeah.
and, very respectfully.
yeah, you kiss her boots. She's gonna look up. Says, told me they were a bit more rebellious. This is
That is
frankly
my
disappointing.
This is my fellow bandmates' area of expertise. I am the more reserved one.
Suppose. Very well. I suppose anyway you passed the performance test. As we agreed. Half the money will be up front. Half will be upon completion of the contract. He'll kind of like get up and look at all of you and says, suppose we will meet in a few nights. Enjoy your dinner. As she's just gonna turn around and walk off, as you see all the waiters just immediately leaving with her.
What the fuck was that, Zahn?
That was, I'm used to people trying to kill me if I don't immediately bow down. And I'd like all of you to stay alive. So, if I have to look like a loser, keep you guys alive, I will.
I don't think she was gonna kill us.
Not tonight, no.
Okay, we'll have a conversation about this later. But my question is, how many zeros is all going to be on that check?
Jim looks at all of you and says, well, 100,000.
Dollars?
Yeah?
And what are the cut rates here? What's our
No, that's all you. That's the money out. That's after I take my cut.
after you take your cut? Okay.
Listen, I told you, best agent around. I will make sure to make your legend soar up to the heavens.
Cool. Who are we performing for?
For her, let's just say boss. Yeah, that's the word.
For her boss.
Yes.
Scary lady has a boss.
Well, well, listen, vampires get turned by other vampires.
Okay.
Great.
Cool. Any criterias like clothes, looks?
I sold you as a more rebellious act, which is why next time, Zahn, you don't fucking kiss the boot.
Maybe you should have said that before you said, hey, this is a really powerful vampire. Just go and be respectful. Don't piss her off.
Well, I'm usually... Listen, my mistake. Usually people don't listen to what I tell them anyway, so I just stopped doing that.
Oh.
But fine, you don't need to be that sassy with me, mister. I might just put this spoon through your eye. I don't need an eye to fucking play the guitar, right?
I kind of do.
Oh, I don't wanna. You wanna test that out? You wanna test that little theory out? So let's
Perform worse in front of her boss.
listen.
Wow.
Her boss, if you have to know, is much nicer than she is. Much more friendly.
Should I be rebellious with her?
Yes, because it will amuse her. You are like an ant to her. If an ant is rebellious with you, you don't get upset, you get amused. Now, if the ant becomes mean and bites you, then you squash it. But if it just rebels, just has a bit of an attitude, you just look at it, laugh, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
This is a one-time thing. I don't... Listen, you get this, and at the very least, you'll have some protection for the future. I'm thinking about your future here. If she likes you, then her siblings are not gonna kill you. So, at the very least, they will be dissuaded from killing you.
Is there a reason her siblings wanted to kill us in the first place?
Because you are what you are, and there's not that many of you, and you have the potential to become quite threatening for them in the future.
Got it.
So if she doesn't like us, then she's just gonna kill us.
Yes.
Good to know.
But I'll be honest. You have me. I'm the best agent. I'm telling you right now, there's no way she's not gonna like you unless you start doing what Zan just did, which is why I'm telling you not to do this. With Cassandra over there, it's fine. She's whatever. Middle management at best. But with her boss, do not do this with her. Be respectful if you must, but don't be.
A kiss ass? Got it.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Can she handle snark?
Well, she puts up with me, and I did scam her of some wine.
How old was it?
Hmm?
How old was it?
How old was what?
Did he say wine?
Yeah, he said he scammed her for some wine.
Yeah, how old was the wine?
Century. But no, that's not the scam. The scam is I got money from it. Tell her to put in places. It's a long story. Listen. Water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. The point is, this thing has to work now because my ass is on the line. So I have all the reasons in the world for you to succeed. Now you, on the other hand, as he like looks at Danny, how about you chill out for a bit and like claps his hand and she's gone.
Bye, Danny.
What the fuck?
How long can a human survive without? It's fine. It'll be fine.
About 3 minutes.
Well, you have 3 minutes then to explain to me what the fuck happened.
She has another person or another facet of her soul inside her. Person named Sitar. Person from another world that ended that she helped destroy. Very scary lady. A lot of power. Trying to figure out what it means to be alive now, I guess.
Yeah, but like, why does she have to be an asshole with me though? I didn't do anything to her.
Calls you an idiot? Yeah. Oh, good.
She's just like that.
Oh. I have a brilliant idea.
Oh,
Oh no.
she can
Get
and
this
will.
man out of the kitchen. Don't let him cook.
She can and will kill us. Not you probably, but us.
Listen. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we need her for the performance.
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna do anywhere right now. I'm just gonna give her a taste of her own medicine soon. Claps his hand. As you see, like, Danny's back on the chair, like, covered in snow. Shivering.
Oh my god.
Says, well, enjoy your dinner. You've earned it. And I will see you in a few nights for a very, very important concert. And then he's gone.
I'm gonna put Lee's coat that she gave me onto Danny's shivering form.
As she's gonna like shiver a bit. Thank you. Okay, noted. Do not piss him off.
Well, good news. We have a gig with a lot of money. It means we can do things with that.
Like, buy drugs?
What? Why did you jump the drugs?
Lily just kind of stares at Joy.
We're gonna. Well, I'm not gonna go buy drugs. I'm gonna probably buy a house or something. I don't know. Invest in real estate, I guess.
You're really gonna become a fucking landlord?
100K, you'll barely buy an apartment. Back
That's
down.
true.
Honestly, it's so true.
Back down.
Could put a pretty solid down payment on a house.
We'll buy a
right, I'll
house in
probably
the
just-
fucking middle of the nowhere. But yeah. as maybe you'll finish eating. As well, I think this will be a good place to end the session with everyone's worries, concerns stacking up. And a new concert on the horizon. Chance to make
Vera.
more of a name for yourselves. And